Okay, lots to keep an eye on tonight. Well, polling stations have been open since 9 o'clock this morning. While some voters were able to cast their ballot quickly, others were faced with some hurdles, while Elections Ontario worked hard to address any issues. CTV's Heather Senoran joins us live with more on this. Heather, you started your day in Guelph.
And polling stations are different depending on where you are, Leanne. At Guelph City Hall, a lot of people were in and out in just minutes. Over in Ayr, some reported lineups due to a technical issue, but it's a good sign people are coming out to vote.
It's the 44th provincial election, whether you agree with the timing of it or not.
A little bit of a snapper election, so it is a bit weird and frustrating. I don't really think that this is the time to do it, but it is what it is.
Residents head to the polls to choose their next provincial government with their top issues top of mind.
Things that are important to me are healthcare and education. I know, there's a lot of talk of people not having family doctors. I've got small grandchildren that are just starting into school.
The first winter election of its kind in more than 140 years.
And I do feel bad for the tens of thousands of people in Ontario that do tend to head south.
But even wicked winter weather wouldn't stop some from hitting the polls.
Snow wouldn't bother me. Yeah, that's my duty to vote.
Exercising your civic duty came with a few hurdles for some.
It's just a lineup, that's all. Yeah. A little slower.
Residents voting at Cedar Creek Public School in Ayr say it was busier than expected.
Apparently the Wi-Fi went down and we can't use the school Wi-Fi because it's not secure. So everything has to be done manually.
On Thursday afternoon, Elections Ontario told CTV News there is a technical issue staff are working to resolve, but voters are still able to cast their ballots.
There's no computers, but they're running 2 books at a time. So you give them your ballot and they scan it through the scanner and you're good to go.
At JF Carmichael Public School in Kitchener, some voters said parking was nearly impossible. Elections Ontario saying they're working with the school to ensure voters are able to access voting locations. Some getting lucky with their designation.
We had a voting booth in our apartment building. So all I had to do was get out of bed, get dressed, and go down the hall.
Polls close at 9 p.m.
Elections Ontario says voting is still done on a paper ballot, but some places have technology, so you place your marked ballot in a secrecy folder and take it to an official operating a tabulator. In a voting location without technology, you fold your ballot and place it in a ballot box yourself.